Hurricane Dorian just blew through Myrtle Beach yesterday, so I decided to get out and check out the status of things around town. So, as you can see, not much structural damage, window damage, roof damage that I could tell from what I saw driving around. The damage I did see was small signage, canopies, trees down. The minor things, the things you would expect from a tropical storm or a hurricane. And this is a very good thing. I'd rather see minor damage and blue skies the next day than life-changing structural damage. And there's some of the utility trucks going about to probably bring power back on or fix some downed power lines, something of that nature, because power outages, and as you can see, there's some shingle damage there, are common in this kind of storm and have been seen around town. A lot of people I know lost power during the storm, but not for a long period of time. And there's a surprise to every time we have a hurricane. For some reason, I expect this roller coaster, the Swamp Fox at Family Kingdom, to be damaged, but it's not. It's still standing, and I'm sure that it's still rideable. Other than that, there are still some buildings that are boarded up. Some establishments are currently taking their stuff down. But for the most part, the city of Myrtle Beach is back to its daily routine with its blue skies and still empty grocery store shelves from the storm. That always happens every time. But we're back to our day-to-day routine and preparing for the next storm, which may or may not give us a Jeep. If you were watching the news, you know what I'm talking about. If you're local, you saw this Jeep. This Jeep was all over social media, all over the local news. This was the highlight of the storm to many people. This thing was live streamed the entire day. So someone went out to the beach driving their red Jeep, got it stuck, and had to evacuate. So what we're left with is people going down to the beach, filming it, taking pictures, taking selfies with it, and the news loved it. It didn't really do much. The waves just beat it over and over and over again. It just kind of floated up in the air, bounced a few times. It didn't flip. It didn't float out to sea or anything amazing like that, which I find hilarious because there are much more significant things to watch and see that this storm did. For example, there are homes that were lost due to tornadoes, but everyone wanted to focus on this car. As you can see here, people, like I said, getting their photos with it and posting pictures on social media during the storm. I thought this was kind of funny, so I Googled around to see if other people thought it was funny, and they did. I found memes of Dorian depicted as the Titanic, and my favorite one that I saw was Jack and Rose floating on the red Jeep. That is amazing. As of today, that Jeep was removed and its story has ended. Other than that, the city of Myrtle Beach seems to be all right from what I've seen, but I will say that North Carolina, there was a couple of neighborhoods on just over the border where homes were lost. So even when one area doesn't seem to get much damage, it is still possible that those random tornadoes will get you. So be aware of that if you live in the area or if you're visiting during a storm. Just because those hurricane force winds aren't doing much to you specifically, those tornadoes can get you, so be prepared.